Check. Let me know. Woodchucker was first. Oh, let me get my board. Woodchucker. You must have one. Why would you be up here if you want? Oh, looks like Ruiz was first. I'm gonna give you both a point. I can't tell which one of you guys could have come in at the same time. Oh, looks like Ruiz was first. Welcome, everybody. I think I should chill for a minute and cool off. It's very hot. After that, I will cut the edge off of this and start doing some actual woodwork. It's very hot. Everybody, happy Friday the 13th. It is Friday the 13th. Yes, it is Friday the 13th, part 2 right now. Yep, that's correct. Part G. Oh, I turned it off. I turned it down. You should be good now. Sorry about that. This is uneven here. I'm going to straighten this out. Without losing my coffee. Uh-oh. That's the car battery. That's about right. Glad to have everybody. What happened there? I need mine. There we go. Why do I periodically get obsessed with 9/11, man? What is wrong with me? Anybody else like that? Have a periodic obsession with 9/11? Am I? It's like a weird for that. Stuff stuck in my head and I can't get it out. You're being sarcastic and I don't appreciate that. Fully realizing nobody really wants to hear it, you know? Like what I just learned about some person that was in the Twin Towers or something. You know? Yeah, I do. I mean, the 9/11 and the Titanic, dude, they're like brother and sister, 100 years apart. Well, that was more because dude survived, and that was a really inspiring story, you know. I did make an animated short, an award-winning animated short about a guy who survived a bridge collapse. But I won't put it up on here because it'll mess my algorithm up. 2 7/8 inches right here. Yeah, I listened to that book recently, and I believe it's called the Wreck of the Titan or something. It was written in the 1890s. Ship was a little bit wider, kind of described as a bit wider, but there's a lot of striking similarities. 75 degrees to the corner. Yeah. This is kind of tricky with the chamfered edges. None of my dovetails have seemed perfect to me yet. So this book would be The Wreck of the Titan. What? Thank God proved him wrong. A ghost moved the cameras, is what Chardonnay said. Yep. That's true, Gary. Welcome, Gary. Once upon a time, Lee Trevino, the famous golfer, was in a thunderstorm at a golf course and he held up the 1 iron, which is a very hard club to hit. And he held the one iron up in the air, and he said even God couldn't hit this one iron, and he was struck by lightning through the one iron. True story. One of the greatest ever, Lee Trevino. I wonder what he's doing right now. I want to take this as close to the corner here as possible. I mean, these are chamfered. I could have run them through the planer, but I didn't because it's not that essential. They just have to have the mortises cut properly in the bed frame. You know, that's the most important part of this is the mortises being cut accurately in the bed frame. I want this real. Yeah. I'm just gonna flip it over. Usually keep two protractors because I don't like switching it back and forth because you may make a different measurement. That doesn't look right. There we go. Should be 75 degrees. Anywhere kind of between 60 and 80 degrees generally dovetails. You know, you want to have some. You don't want too strong an angle. Just enough for that to bite, you know, and hold. Oh, Muhammad Ali. You know, I don't have a lot of fun facts on Ali. He's so well known of a person. I do know that he got into it with Malcolm. I want to say he got into it with Malcolm X. Man, like they had a falling out, and he sided with the people that ended up killing Malcolm X. The Nation of Islam folks. No offense to anybody. I'm not trying to get into religion, politics. Not my cup of tea on here. I like to do woodwork, but see, I got a big knot right here. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I can see it right now. Hopefully, I'm cutting mostly around it. Well, I'm sure there's many people named after Muhammad Ali. Um, in his biopic, not the one with Will Smith in it, but the previous one, my friend in college was the one that played the young Muhammad Ali. He also was in Kindergarten Cop, but you know, he's a kind of a child actor. That's how he paid for college, was his child acting. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you being here at Dad's Workshop. That wasn't very. Well, we'll pare that down with a chisel. Welcome, Nick. Let's pick some chisels here. One, two. You know, I didn't sharpen tools today, did I? Now, when you got a knot like this, and it's right in what you're cutting or right near it, you want to make extra cuts in that spot. Obviously, you can see I'm not going to rip cut this. I'm going to pair it with the chisel. Yeah, so my best one is that I read that Ali stopped talking to Malcolm X prior to his assassination. Put the mic over here for a second while I chisel. So. I want to establish that angle really well here. All the spots you want to chisel carefully. This is coming from that corner. Didn't I know that? I mean, he grew up fully in Detroit. Eminem, his dad was like a longshoreman back in the late 90s. His dad wanted to grab onto his fame a little. So there was like a hard copy report about Eminem's estranged dad, and they went and found him on the shores of like San Francisco unloading ships. And he's like, "Yeah, I love my son, and I'm so proud of him and all this stuff." And then they went back to Eminem and asked him about him. He's like, "I don't even know that dude." Marshall Mathers Sr. Probably why they moved from Missouri, where his dad was from. That's a guess. Shout out Eminem if you're into woodwork. You never know, man. Especially when rappers get old. Just look at Andre 3000. Man. Andre 3000 is out there doing all kinds of different stuff now. He doesn't care about, like, once you get to a certain point, you know. Just as a note here, I don't need these dovetails to do anything but hold material from right to left. If I needed them to hold more than that, like if I needed them to hold the structure top to bottom, these would not be effective. I would have to make, what do you call it, dovetail dados. They'd have to slide them. But I didn't do those because all I needed is to tighten from right to left. So what you need, and I'm sorry I lose viewers when I start talking about woodwork, but that's what we do here. So I'd rather have the right kind of viewers. But yeah, it's very important that what you choose your dovetails for, you pick the right kind of dovetails, right? So it's the application that's more important than how pretty it is, how much finesse it has. Wrong side. I wish y'all could see how clean this is breaking away. So clean. Nice sharp chisel. Butter. The shoulder here is not even. I know y'all see a little blowout there, but it's kind of not matter that much. Fire that down. These are so useful, man. Just learning how to do these. If you can do these, you can build almost any kind of furniture, especially functionally. If you're trying to build a bed, you're trying to build any kind of box structure, which is like the basis for a lot of our carpentry, square rule kind of. These are the most crucial joints to learn how to build. Appreciate y'all being here, and if you're enjoying it, I just would ask that you just double tap that screen for me and let YouTube know that you appreciate it. And it doesn't cost you a penny. Thank you. Again, 2 7/8 inches here. That's the width of the rails on the bed. From side to side, that didn't look good. What happened right there? Oh, I see. So I can fit my speed square in here. .75 degrees. Make sure you double check your protractor. Going from the corner to wherever. I haven't measured it out, so I don't have it again. Keep moving the protractor. That's not to the edge. Like I said, it doesn't matter too much because it's not fitting an exact mortise. Each mortise will be cut custom for each dovetail. I put them up there and I size them against the rail. Oh, Chardonnay, thank you for the super chat. Chardonnay, anything you want to say? Thank you for the super chat. Chardonnay, anything that you want to say to this group, put it on blast. I'm going to do that fake soundboard. Pew, 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 pew. Appreciate you. Chardonnay. What do we got? Like the video. There you go. Chardonnay said, like the video. Super chat. $1.99 super chat. Chardonnay. Like the video. Double tap that screen. I'm going to start being like my man Wes there. Singing songs for different stuff. I'm going to steal one of his songs. Wes, shout out. I'm going to steal your song. But I don't have a spoke shave here, actually. I don't use that tool. So I'm going to steal the spoke shave song. I'm going to do stuff to the tune of the spoke shave song. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate everybody. I'm dovetails right now. Dropping triangles right now. Chardonnay's final wish after that super chat was for people to click that like button. So Chardonnay, super big friend of the show. Wish I had like a Chardonnay board to hold up. I have to make one of those. Chardonnay said, welcome to Dad's Woodshop Friday the 13th edition, part 2. As I said, I've been referencing Robin Hood Men Tights a lot. I don't know if folks in the chat know what that is. It does have Dave Chappelle in it, one of his early film appearances. Go, we're all laid out on the side now. You got a pencil shade. So you know where to cut the wood out. Shout out, Wes. Inspired by you. It takes me about 16 saw pulls to get through that part right there. You want to go past that line? That's true, anti-gravity. We do real work here. We do real work here. We don't play around. No wooden beer koozies and then claiming to be a living legend. Not around here. We don't do that. Yeah. So. Also, I do love the fact that I will be live streaming. I will be live streaming indefinitely, despite whether some folks think that I'm cut out for it or not. So anti-gravity, shout out. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the comment. And make sure you click that sub button and join this family, man. Join the Discord. You do. Welcome to you do. You do. Welcome. Doesn't matter if those are straight or anything. There we go. Double tap that screen, y'all. Friday the 13th, man. It's good luck if you double tap that screen. At least it's a good like if you double tap the screen. I just put it in close for those of you that like the satisfying view of seeing wood being chiseled away. You can chat away and feel free to drop something in the chat and stuff like that. And then we'll move it back again. Appreciate y'all. That's pretty even. You get better at these. The more and more of these you make, get better at them. Good woodworking warm up. Try to, and you never want to do woodworking for speed, but if you've got good sharp tools, try to cut one dovetail and one pin and one tail in 5 minutes. It's a good way to test your woodworking acumen. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, Billy. Just checking the chat. Chardonnay put a popcorn in there. Just want to emphasize that. Chardonnay, big time friend of the program. this line is irrelevant now. Do me a favor. There's 86 folks in the chat, 86 folks in the stream. Double tap the screen if you're on your phone. Give me that like. Show YouTube that you enjoy watching this, if even for 30 seconds. Appreciate you. A little below that line on that side. I don't like that. Living legend. It's like, no, I'm just a novice. It's all right. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, when I make Calvin emojis for the chat, I can only make 4 to start with. So what expressions should I go for? I'm thinking happy thumbs up one, an angry red face one, a heart eyes red one, and maybe a cry laughing one. Are those the staples? Yeah, no, I think it's actually just the weather. Because we're dealing with weather. That's what that is. And that's why the viewership dropped. So we may wrap it up here. Hey, somebody click that like button. Give me 20 likes for the night, man. I mean, I could do it, but somebody's going to dislike my thing, so it's going to drop off. But usually wait to do that till later. I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna push it. You know, looks like it's not the people or something we did. It looks like it's the internet. But I appreciate everyone being here. How long did we do tonight? It's only 6:39. Let's go for an hour. You know, just make it an even hour, right? See if I can find a better spot for that box. See how easily that wood comes off. These tools are so sharp. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it though. Even if there's a lot over there, I think it's the connection. Even my phone's showing one bar. Yeah, Mike did say Mike doing one. Let me go 6 more minutes and drop an hour, and then I'll pop out of here and we'll pop into Mike's live. All right, we got one done. I miss. Don't nobody want to hurry it when I go on the mic. Don't nobody want to hurry it. I'll be putting stuff in the chat. Nobody says nothing to me, so I'm like, you know, I love them all to death, but they're so caught up in what they're doing or whatever. They're nervous, so they don't want to say anything. Thank you, Shar. Appreciate you, Shar. We love you, Shar. I mean, the wood looks rough here, but we're going to sand it and all that stuff. This is just, you know, this is a necessity that we go through this process for making the dough. I'm going to go through all the wood on the entire bunk bed and sand it all down. Try to make the imperfections look better. I'm not even worried about numbers right now. We've met our 4,000 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, all my friends. I'm going to put my microphone back on. Thank you, everybody, for making this channel successful. I believe that from what we just did in that last 45 minutes, we are now at 4,000 hours unofficially. And as of like, it'll take a couple days for that to register. But we got our 4,000 hours. And so now it's just a matter of just starting to drop some long form videos and continuing to do these lives. We're rocking. Like, I'm not even worried about the numbers right now. It gives me an opportunity to say thank you to all of you, Billy, Heather, Chardonnay, Ruiz, Mike, even, who's not here, Gandara, of course, all the new folks, Anti-Gravity, you do, anybody who popped in today, but especially my regulars and everybody who came in today. Who did this? Who was that? 86,000 seconds. Who's amateur reviews? I don't even know that person. It's all right, probably better. Nick, I didn't know Nick, but all my people: Ruiz, Gandara, Billy, Chardonnay, Heather, and anybody else. But you all are the most important. You guys really, we made it happen. Like, we're there. We just gotta crank. We just gotta grind now. And I've got some stuff on the docket. Chainsaw video I've been working on. Everything's gonna be golden. I'm a little bit in YouTube jail because of some stuff I said the other day that you all know about, you know. but we're freeing ourselves from YouTube jail. Right now, we're a trustee in YouTube jail. You know what I mean? We're a trustee in YouTube jail. So we're good. That's what happens when you get mouthy with people. You got to be careful on here. Trust me, when that dude left a nasty review on my thing, I wanted to go to his channel, which was pitiful, and make a comment, but it's not worth it. All you do is put bad karma out in the universe, and I'm already put enough out by what I said, showing my ass and all that. So no more of that. And we're going to keep positive. We're worried about us and keeping our trajectory forward, and providing good content is what we're worried about. Content that fits our viewers and that our viewers like, not people who don't like it. They don't have to be here. Obviously, it's a live stream. It's not for everyone to watch. Not everyone likes watching live streams. Not everybody wants to be a part of, in my opinion, the next wave of entertainment, which is that of interactive entertainment, which is what a live stream is. You interact with the talent, right? So whomever you're seeing do whatever you're seeing them do. And it may be a young person, you know, in this case, I'm an older guy, but maybe a younger person doing dancing or whatever. Like, live streaming is where it's going, bro. There's no doubt about it. Look at the numbers popping in. A lot of people don't understand, and it is very tough. But I don't think it's any tougher than standing in front of a class of students. I'll tell you that right now. I don't think it's any harder than that. In fact, it's much easier. And you just keep going. You don't quit when people. This is the thing about the world, man. And I heard a quote. I heard John Mellencamp do an interview one time where he said so many people told him he would never make it and that he should quit. Or they tried to discourage him, or they backbit him, and they tried to undermine him. And he just kept going. He didn't quit. You have to pursue your dream without compromise. Pursue your art, your field, your discipline without compromising for other jokers, you know. And if you're busy like some of these folks, you know, trying to ride the coattails of someone else, that's not the way we do stuff. You guys have put in work here at this channel, and hopefully that will be rewarded shortly, you know. Obviously, I want to send some packages out. We've been working on that, but yeah, you know, love you all. You all made this happen, man. Without you all, I could have never done it. Could have never done it. Just a dude getting sweaty on camera. We're going to go ahead and go till about 6:50. I mean, yeah, 6:50, which gives us an hour tonight, and then we'll log off. And I encourage y'all to pop into anybody else's that you like, and you know, Mike and whomever else is running a live stream tonight. I really like this guy. Ron is what is it called? Homemade by Ron. This guy's really good, man. I mean, he's actually going to work on this mallet hatchet. He said he would work on for me. Super nice guy. Really proud, really impressed with like his deer antler work. Like he does deer antler handles and stuff on his knives. He's good with metalworking. But he also does woodwork and stuff like that. Cool dude. Very interactive with the chat. Very friendly. Up there in Montreal. Montreal. Let's cut a little bit into this. See where it goes. I agree. Heather said the only option is the win. Don't worry about how, just progress. That's right. It is the only option. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Something, 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 something. It looks like it's off the shoulder there, but it's not. That should be where the shoulder is. Let me double check my measurement here. I can cut that shoulder a bit back, pare that back a little. Line is going like this. Chardonnay said, every time I step up in the live stream, the viewer count goes up. Yeah, every time I start saying goodbye, the viewer count goes up too. I'm going to have to pare that back, but I kind of got it laid out where it needs to go. It needs to be right there. You can see it probably. We should do a 5-minute dovetail on this channel though. And then time it out, see if we can do it, make a video out of it. I might not get it, but it doesn't matter. We still put it up, you know? I think Billy's gone, but I don't blame him. He wants to make sure that he's seen. He's modding, probably modding, who is it? Is it Delon who has the live stream tonight? Oh, Billy is still here. Sorry, Billy said sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. That's not cheating. That's not cheating. Let me move this a little bit towards center here. Welcome to Dad's Workshop, folks. You know, I haven't done stop cuts on these, and they've been coming out better. So I'm going to stop doing that. As long as you're cutting grain-wise or ripping down, it seems to be better without stop cuts. Heather said, I miss good Chinese. Heather said, no lie, if you dip those in applesauce, it's good. What are we talking about dipping in applesauce? Ew, gross. Are we dip what? Heather B said, I do miss my old Chinese places. And I believe she's referring to in Long Island. Billy said, got to watch my sugar intake. Heather said, pork chops, exclamation point. Turns out live streaming is for everybody. All I got to do is read the chat. Not rocket science. Shout out, folks, while all these people are in here. Shout out to my regulars, Billy, Heather, Daniel, Diego Ruiz. Did I say Billy already? Shout out all those people. While there's tons of people in here, I just want to always make sure I shout you all out. Chardonnay said, but good food. No, I know. I'd be a little more forceful with that because I'm coming straight against the grain. I'm going to use the back sole of the chisel here so I don't dig too far in. My other chisel here. It's a little bit resinous here. Corner. Heather B said, I got to get this annoying in Mike's chat to harass him. The regulars keep the chat on topic. It's intimidating. LOL. Yeah, I mean, they do, but like, it's like, seems like it's just, everyone's a mod in there. So it's like, I feel, sometimes I feel washed out, but you know, I'm going to be on there in just a second. I'm going to wrap this up. Just ate a whole bunch of fried chicken, or what felt like a whole bunch of fried chicken. So I'm like full, and it's so hot out here. I can't even think about food. Notice that like the heat just like suppresses your appetite. Heather said, I want some vegetables and garlic and then General Tso's. What's your ideal order? This is my last pin, and then we'll wrap it up. Be careful there, so I saw a little softer. Couple strokes here. I just do like one there. Heather said, I always want someone else to get sesame so I can have both. So we always did, my family, we always did like family style. So we passed them around like it wasn't individual entrees. Maybe you could, I guess that's like that, like the poor family thing. But yeah, we always did family style whenever we went to Chinese places. Like if we weren't taken out, and even taken out, it was always family style. Got passed around the table. And I don't know who else had family style Chinese when they were kids. Like their family everyone didn't make an order, you know, like it was like everyone voted on what they wanted to get as a group, kind of not officially, but like everybody said, well, I want shredded pork and garlic sauce. I want General Tso's. I want orange chicken. And enough people wanted one, you would get that. Everybody always wants spring rolls, right? So I always got spring rolls. Really, that's it. Basically, it's like when you go to the restaurant or when you're taking out, like everybody just passes like the containers around the table. Like there's lo mein, there's fried rice, and it's larger portions than people like serve themselves on a plate. And either you eat it with, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's like buffet style, basically. But your family, you get it, and I don't know if y'all ever had dim sum, but my only experience with it was really bad. Shout out to anyone who likes dim sum. I mean, my experience was like it was like chicken's feet and stuff. It was authentic Chinese. Like I think that's maybe why I didn't care for it because I don't have the palate for that. I was like ready to eat real food when I left there. I was like, man, I need some Western food. Chicken feet and there's like gristly stuff. Egg drop soup was like the most conventional thing they had. Stuff you would see on Bizarre Foods, man. That's the type of thing that I was seeing. You know? repair this line a little bit here. Do me a favor, folks. If you're in a live stream, drop a like for me. Just double tap the screen and let me know that you like the video. And I'm gonna wrap it up right now so that everybody can get over to Mike's channel and who wants to and check out his what kind of roundtable they're having about woodwork this week. I always think the subjects are very interesting over there that they pick to talk about. I get into it, you know, and then no one cares what I say. That's how it is. Double tap that screen for me. Appreciate everybody. Also, would love to see you in the channel again and would love to give you a shout out. All you got to do is drop something in the chat so I know who you are. Like, I don't need your address, but just drop something, you know, polite in the chat. And let me give you a shout out because I believe that live streaming and chatting on the live stream is for everyone. And there's all different kinds of live streams. There's kinds where people actually do stuff and there's kinds where people sit on their rear end and tap on their computer, you know, and both are fine. But we like to do our things our own way and we will succeed that way. Appreciate everybody. Love everybody. Appreciate that last like. Make sure you tap that screen on your way out. Love the interaction. Love doing this. Love this opportunity. Give somebody a hug. Tell someone you love them. Do the next right thing and have a great weekend. See y'all on Monday.